Hello, great people. I greet you pending on the time you're watching this video. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Blessing. You're welcome to this channel, Home of Culture. In this channel, we talk about culture and tradition. If you want to learn more about culture and tradition here in Africa, join me, always travel with me as we go around Africa and Nigeria. Today we are still in Delta. Isoko, in Ole community. I uploaded a video and I promised to bring the part B of that video to you. And this is the part B of the video. In that video, I talked about the women, the law or covenants, the covenants binding the women in their matrimonial home. Today I'm here to tell you about the men, what is binding on them as husbands in the matrimonial home. Yes, where do I start from? I want to talk about, let me start from the men. The men not throwing out their wives' things outside the matrimonial home, maybe because they have quarrel. Now, in Isoko tradition, it is forbidden that a man enters into the house because they have misunderstanding with the wife, and enters into the house, pick her things and throw them out. It is highly prohibited, highly forbidden in Isoko land, among the Isokos. Now, if that should happen, maybe because of anger or whatsoever, and it happens, the woman must not touch those things that were thrown out, and she will go nowhere. This man by himself, he throw those things out. He will go and bring them in himself. And when he brings them in himself, before he brings them in himself, his people, he has to tell his people will come, and there's going to be a traditional rite again. This traditional rite will be that they will apologize before the lady, the whole of the family, including himself, and there is going to be a prayer by the elders of the family, the man's family. Then the man will by himself, like he packed them out by himself, pack them in to the house again. Without this being done, even if she continues to live with him, she will have nothing to do with him. She cannot cook for him, he cannot eat her food, and she can have nothing, or she will have nothing to do with him as a wife. That is, there cannot be a relationship between the husband and the wife. So that is one of their culture. That prayer must be made first by the elders of the family to officially reconcile them together again. That is that again. Another aspect for the men is that in the marital home or the matrimonial home, the man has no reason whatsoever to suspect the wife. Hear me well. He has no reason whatsoever to suspect the wife. Maybe because the wife is so beautiful, or she had lived a rough life before you brought her home as a wife. You have nothing. You have no reason to suspect her, no matter how close she is to a particular man, maybe your friend or not. Leave it. If there is anything she's doing, is to herself, although it has a way of affecting the man, but she will have to face it first. Before you get it, you have been freed. She's the one to suffer it. But you on your own, you have no right to suspect her. If you are just suspecting her, maybe you didn't even ask her, you're just suspecting her, the ancestors will catch up with you by giving you a severe sickness or striking with a severe sickness that cannot be diagnosed nor cured until you confess to the entire family, your family and her family, that you had suspected your wife wrongly. So that is the Isoko tradition. They don't do that. And the Isoko men too, the aspect that has a kind of resemblance with that of the women is this: the men have no reason to commit, I don't know the English word for it anyway, as in having relationship, is that incense? Having relationship with the wife's relative, or his relative, having any kind of this relationship, dirty relationship. You don't do it. If you do it, you must also go for the cleansing bath before you have anything to do with your wife. If you don't do the cleansing bath, if you don't confess and do the cleansing bath, the ancestors will surely go with you to join them where they are. Maybe you join them to become one of those ancestors that are also punishing others. So to avoid all these things is to keep your marital vow. Be faithful. It does not take anything to be faithful. Just be yourself. Be a good wife. Be a good husband. I don't know if you have anything to comment in this video. I know you love it. I know the women are happy now that the law is not just binding them in the marriage. It also affects the men. Men do not also misbehave, you know. Women, we are happy. They don't just throw us out there. You throw us out, you still bring us in. I think I'm happy about that. That aspect gets me excited. You know, some men just like, leave my house, leave my house. They pack your things out. In the Isoko tradition, I will watch you pack them in again. I think I love that. I love that. So if you find this video interesting, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit on the red subscribe button. Don't forget to like and share. Also, don't forget, please, don't forget to hit on the notification bell so that you always get notified when I upload a new video. Join me, let's grow this channel. I assure you, I'll travel with you around Africa. You're going to appreciate our tradition in Africa. I appreciate this tradition. I love it, and I know you love that one too. In my next video, I'm going to tell you about some other people. I told you I will always go around with you. So join me. Give it a thumbs up once again. Love you. One Nigeria. Thank you so much. Meet you on my next video.